Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the Elusive Target Arcade. And today's arcade, the Diabolicals. This is a 3-level arcade, and we will be starting off in Whistleton Creek. So for level 1 we have the sensor, so we have no picture of our target, we do have to identify him. And our stipulation for today's arcade is that we must kill all our targets with a melee weapon. So for level 1 we will be bringing with us a remote enigmatic gas grenade in a briefcase, a combat knife, and the Seeker 1 make you sick dart gun. So right from the start and off the bat we want to move as quickly as we can. Just let Diana chat away in the background, and we're heading straight for the Wilson's house, and we want to make our way into the garage. Now if you get here quick enough you can close the garage doors and pull out your enigmatic gas grenade. Now I knew I didn't have quite enough time, so if you do run out of time and someone comes into the garage, we're just going to duck down behind the bins here, replace our gas grenade, or take our gas grenade from the briefcase and then place it back inside. That will activate it, and we're just going to wait just behind the door here, around about like here, so not right next to the door, a little bit away from it. And our target is just having a drink at the table, and he's going to come over and engage this server in conversation, and we're going to use our make you sick dart gun to make him sick. Now he will go to the downstairs bathroom, our target will then move away, and we're going to then trigger our gas grenade on our target. Now because of the server going to the downstairs bathroom, our target will go to the upstairs bathroom, giving us many more opportunities to hide his body, because you can't hide him in the downstairs toilet and you are liable to be seen through a window. So getting him to go upstairs is the much better option. So he's going to make his way up to the upper bathroom, and we're just going to follow him all the way there, and when he gets to his final resting place we're just going to drop our briefcase, we don't need that, select our combat knife, follow our target into the bathroom and cut his throat.
It was an A+ 47. The money is being transferred. Now to find an exit.
So the best hiding place for our victim here is the bedroom closet. So we're just going to use the rooms and make our way around to the bedroom, deposit the target in the closet, and then we're just going to make good our escape. We haven't changed outfits, so there should be no enforcers, and it's a clean straight run all the way to the bus stop. I think I could afford a taxi. Right, so level 1 taken care of, surprisingly easy even though having to use a melee weapon. Let's move on to level 2. So moving on to level 2, and we are in Mendoza for Mr Newcomb here, and again we must kill him using a lethal melee weapon. This one not too difficult. So for this we're basically going to bring everything we brought for Whistleton Creek, including the remote enigmatic gas grenade in a briefcase, our combat knife, and this time round our silenced pistol, which we won't need. So right from the start, as with the first level, we want to be moving as soon as possible. So we want to make our way through the ornamental garden here, collect up the invitation just on the ledge, and while we're in here we're going to take out our gas grenade from the briefcase, return it to the briefcase, thus activating it, and then we're going to make our way towards the party.
Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
Why, thank you, sir. I'm sure I will. So we're going to make our way down to the dance floor here, and we're going to head straight into the reception area. And we're just on this desk here, we will find a coin. We're going to grab that coin up, make our way back out onto the dance floor, and if we look off to our left, off in the distance there, heading this way, we should see our target. So we are going to select our gas grenade remote, and we're just going to wait for our target to stop walking at the edge of the dance floor. So he's just going to make his way past the tables and stop, and when he does, we're going to move up close, trigger our gas grenade, and that will make him nice and sick. And he's going to make his way into the reception area here and around to the left and into the bathrooms, and we are going to get there just a little bit ahead of him, just so that we aren't seen following another man into a toilet cubicle. It would look suspicious. So we're just going to wait here in the bathroom. Our target is on his way, although he's moving somewhat slower than us. So we do have a few moments to compose ourselves and envision what the next few moments will entail. And they will entail our target approaching the toilet and not realizing that someone has entered the room behind him, brandishing a combat knife.
Target eliminated. Expect the client's payment and a tasteful thank you card shortly.
So usually at this point I would say that's the target taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, but escape is not quite as easy as it would seem. The most obvious exit would be the grape fields, but it's surprisingly difficult to get over there. You can't really get an outfit change, and there is an enforcer at the gate. So we're going to make our way up to the barbecue area, and utilizing the coin we collected earlier, we're just going to throw our coin at the tree here where the waiter is taking a break. He will go into the flower bed and he will look for the coin. We're just going to drop our briefcase there, we won't need that anymore. And when the waiter is in the flower bed, we can then sneak up behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to drop both our combat knife and our silenced pistol. So not really worth bringing a pistol with you, but I always do. So from here on, we're going to move on up and approach the villa and go through a frisk, which is why we have sacrificed our precious gun. And once we are through the frisk, we're going to go and get Mr Yates' sports car keys. They're up in his bedroom. So we're going to approach the front of the house and then veer off to our right just by this guard here. We will be trespassing in the house. So we're going to make our way up this drain pipe at the corner of the building, up onto the roof, and into the bedroom via the balcony here. One of these doors will be locked, the other is open. And just on the bedside table we will find the sports keys, and all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape. So we're just going to retrace our steps back down to the ground floor. You can jump off of the roof, it's quite low. And we're just going to make our way across the courtyard and to the awaiting sports car. Quite a nice one, this, we might keep it. So 2 levels now taken care of, and 3rd and final level is on its way. So here we are at level 3, and we are in Marrakesh, and we're going to take out Mr Giggles here. We also have the added stipulation that we need to retrieve his guest list as well. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us the remote Agmatic gas grenade in a briefcase, and a combat knife, and our silenced pistol as always, although we won't need the pistol. So, like the first 2 levels, we're going to move as soon as we possibly can. and we are heading for the Shisha Cafe, and we're going to cut down the side here because there's less people down this way between the market stalls. That will get us here a little bit quicker, and we want to head down the side of the Shisha Cafe until we come to some rugs on our right here. We're just going to quickly use instinct, and we're just going to wait for that waiter there you can see moving to stop moving, have his back to us before we vault into the little bar area here, grab the key card, or the invitation should I say, from the table on our way through. We're going to make our way right across the Shisha bar or cafe to the bathroom, retrieve our gas grenade from the briefcase and replace it. That will then activate the briefcase or the gas grenade. We're then going to show the invitation we've collected to the doorman on the members only club, and then we're going to make our way inside and around to our left and wait just outside of the toilets here. And what we're waiting for is a young lady in a small black dress to make her way over here. She's just over at the bar at the moment, and she is carrying the guest list we require. So she will make her way over here to use the phone, and when she stops we can then walk up to her, ignite our gas grenade, make our way straight into the bathroom. We're going to collect up the rat poison just from behind the partition here, and we're just going to wait for the young lady to feel very sick and make her way into the bathroom. We're going to wait for the door to close before we move. As you can see, there are guards around outside. So once the door has closed, we can then render the young lady unconscious. You'll notice I dropped the briefcase to do that, just to make it a bit more quieter. We're going to hide her body in the crate provided, collect up the guest list, and make our way straight now out of the Shisha Cafe, and we're heading for the carpet shop in the corner of the map where there is an exit, and by that exit there is also a drain pipe leading up to the roofs, and that is where we are heading. So all the way down to the carpet shop, around the back we will find the drain pipe. We're going to climb up that drain pipe and along the ledges and working our way up until we get to the roof, where we will find some more ledges. So we're going to work our way across these ledges also, again working our way up as we go and around the corner here, and we're almost at the point where Mr Giggles is going to be meeting with someone, and I don't know if it's a joke or not, but he is going to poison someone, make them sick. So we're going to revisit on him what he has visited on others. So if you get here quick enough, that waiter you can see sitting there may get up and go up the stairs to retrieve Mr Giggles and his guest. He may not. The easiest thing to do is to just wait. You do have an opportunity to hop over the wall and poison the glass while the waiter is away, but I don't really recommend it. It's easier to just wait out the meeting between Mr Giggles and his friend, and when that ends with his friend there being very sick and walking away, Mr Giggles will move to the roof's edge to watch, and it's at that point we can then render the waiter unconscious. Over the wall we're going to take his outfit and we're going to poison the glass with the rat poison just on the table to our left here, and we're now going to go and catch up with the sick man. Now he's going to make his way to the bathroom where we took out our gas grenade from the briefcase initially, back at the Shisha bar. He's already most of the way there, I believe. He's around here somewhere, but we're going to get there ahead of him and we're going to render him unconscious in that bathroom, and when Mr Giggles takes his drink and gets sick, he will also make his way to this bathroom. So here is Mr Giggles' associate. Not laughing now, are we, mate? So when he goes into the bathroom we will follow him in, close the door behind us. There we go. and we're just going to render this guy unconscious, adding insult to injury, and then we're going to hide him in the crate provided. There we go, safe and sound. And we're just going to go back outside of the bathroom now, and we're just going to await the arrival of Mr Giggles. Now this may take a few moments because we've got here quite quickly and he will move quite slowly, but eventually he will make his way down here. Here he comes now, and he's going to go into the bathroom to be sick, and just like before we're going to follow him in. And this time round we're just going to use our combat knife instead of rendering him unconscious. Down he goes.
I'm sure he would have preferred a larger audience. At the risk of seeming flippant, the clown has expired and the money has been wired. Exit 47, stage left.
So I believe that that bathroom is cursed. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we are going to take the carpet shop exit. So there we go, 1 more elusive target arcade taken care of, and this one was surprisingly less difficult than I envisioned it when I saw the melee only stipulation. Quite enjoyable, but at the same time quite frustrating. So I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.